Welcome to Three Insights in about 3 minutes. Today we're talking with Kendra Ramirez of the Kendra Ramirez Digital Agency. Now, if you've been in and around the greater Cincinnati-Dayton area and had anything to do with social media or digital marketing, you've heard of Kendra. That's how sizable her footprint is. And she's a recognized expert in this area. But that's not why we're talking to her today. The reason we're talking to her today is because she's a business leader, runs her own business, and learned something from a prospect that she's never met before and has a great story to tell us about listening to the marketplace. Kendra, welcome to Three. Tell us what you learned from one of your prospects.
Yeah, you and I were talking about, what's life been like and, challenges and opportunities. And I had shared, it's the craziest thing. In the first, couple of weeks, people are reaching out and they're like, Kendra, you've been doing this for a long time. Can you show me how to get comfortable in front of a camera? Can you show me how to use these platforms? And, I've donated a lot of time, to that, and I've totally enjoyed every single minute of it. And I had an organization reach out and they're like, hey, we actually normally run a big multi-day event in the fall and we're gonna have to move it to online. And they got my name through a mutual connection. And they said, could you do that for us? And I laughed. I was like, yes, I can do that. I've been doing webinars for 15 years. I've been doing video work for over 5 years. And I know how the before, during, and after setting up, from a webinar standpoint for success, for interaction. And it was the funniest thing. And I told them, I said, funny you should ask. I said, I don't have a product or service offering for that, because for me, and I took it for granted. That so long, it's like breathing to me. Like I didn't even think twice about putting together webinars, before, because I've just done them for so long. And I was very upfront with them. I said, you know what? I've been doing this forever, but I just didn't have a product or service offering. And so from that call, within 8 hours, we updated our website, we had proposal language, we had process language, of all the things that we would commit to from our expectations and client expectations. And then we were off and running. And I've told that story a couple times, like, listen, you just got to listen to people's needs and wants and challenges. And, how can you, to your word, right, Drew, you said pivot.
Kendra, that is such a fascinating story and an interesting one. And it seems so simple. Customer comes to you, actually prospect comes to you and says, hey, do you do this? And it's like, no. And oh, sure, we can do that real quick. That sounds so simple, but there's so much more to it than that. So thank you to Kendra. We appreciate your time today. And if you had a live event that you need to turn into a virtual event, you better check out KendraRamirez.com. Or if you're a marketing leader at marketingaccelerator.com, what we do is we make marketing leaders better marketers and better leaders through our CMO services. So check out marketingaccelerator.com. That's it for this edition of Three. We'll see you next time.